Hey folks, so today and with Tidbits and Talk, I just wanted to discuss a phishing attempt, not the cast and reel in, but the email or fake attempt at trying to get information out of me or out of my business, probably to perform some sort of scam. I ended up with an email or a message through Facebook from an individual, and they sent a copy of a letter that they purported to have gotten, supposedly. Something about a antique mall in Montana or something to that effect. What I'm going to do is post or include in some photos of the conversation as it went along, as well as a blow up of the letter that they included. They've truncated part of the side of the letter, so it's not 100% complete, but you can still get a pretty good idea of what kind of garbage was in this letter. Obviously, neither the letter nor the individual who sent me this message were English speakers initially. Probably have used a translating program that translated badly, or their English just in general is pretty poor. So I'm thinking the sender was probably a scammer to begin with, just trying to milk my business for information, or milk me for information about the business in order to perform some sort of scam, and probably doing a copy paste of my responses or something in order to add to the authenticity of whatever the scam is. So I didn't respond a whole heck of a lot. Anyway, I'll show that to you right now. So I'm having to redo some of my signs for the highway. I've got sandwich board signs out on the number one highway in the ditch, and they're starting to flake pretty bad. One of them in particular on the eastbound side, from the east side, westbound lane, I guess it is. But anyway, I was going to use these and put them like this. Put antiques across here and then 230 Cameron across here, but then I found out I would have to put the letters very narrow, so I ended up just doubling them up, and I'm going to put them like that. So put them together as one kind of one board, and then put 230 Cameron down here and here, right across. You can see my old lettering there with the chalk. It's just all freehand. Doesn't need to be perfect. Can't afford to be paying a sign painter or a sign company, and it's not really required. Just need something as a indicator there is antiques in town. We do have a billboard, but it's not quite as visible as I'd like. Might have to repaint it, maybe add some black to it. It currently is white and red, so I'm going to redo it at some point. But anyway, meanwhile, I've got the sandwich board signs up, and these will get put on the old one, over top of the old one more than likely. And yeah, so hopefully that'll draw more traffic in. It'll be a little more visible. Yes, we'll see. So I've been painting, and well, I made a little mistake. I don't know if you can tell what the mistake is. But I made a little mistake. So now I got to repaint over the 23 in camera in here. Oh boy. What happens when you're not quite paying attention? It was late in the day and I was a little tired and not thinking. Oops. Okay, now we're back on track. Looks a lot better. Makes a little more sense now. That's good. Well, there it is in all its glory. So, looks a lot better. I had to screw it to the main sign because it was an integral part of the structure, so couldn't take it off and repaint it. So anyway, that works. Looks good. Hopefully it'll drive more traffic. It'll be a bit more noticeable. So we'll see. So this sign is one that's for the eastbound lanes, and it's starting to get a little worse for wear. Still looks good from the highway, but it's starting to flake, so I think I'll have to haul this one in a month or two and redo it. But meanwhile, it keeps falling down. The wind keeps blowing it down. The other one I fastened with some rebar at the back over there, so that's what I'm going to do with this one. I'll show you my little flagpole fastener here. It's just some random blind hardware I screwed onto the thing to keep the there. I didn't have any pipe clamps or anything like that. Anyway, looks all right. It works. All right, I'm gonna put this stuff on and go from there. Okay, so hopefully that will work. It worked on my other one. This one's exposed to more wind though. But I guess we'll see whether this little bit of rebar will help. The soil's pretty sandy, so they gotta go fairly deep. Anyway, so yeah, guess we'll see how this one survives. And haul it in a couple months for a repaint.